do a Clipper meetup in Delhi if enough people show up.
Delhi
All for it.
meet, Clipper meet. That's insane. Turning a top
Yeah.
into a community. But okay, we've got some very exciting stuff. Brex is starting again, correct? Brex is going to be super, super fun. But first, this time, since I don't think there are too many new clippers, we are going to go over the top performing clips. Okay, let's see why it worked. If you want to comment on a clip and talk about why it worked, feel free to raise your hand. And then, yeah, let's watch. This girl called. Oh, wait, am I in the wrong sheet? Hanan, why did you unmute? There, wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just watch the content first and then.
So you worked on the Tesla humanoid robot before you left. Tesla, I don't think it's a car company. I think it's misleading to robotics company. Robotics at scale company, because I would say at scale is also like a whole separate variable. They're not building a single thing. They're building the machine that builds the thing, which is a whole separate thing. So
Yeah, I think this did well because, we started with Elon like that. I do think this clip can be optimized quite a bit because I don't think that caption, like a lot of shit is just not right over here. Do you guys have any idea why this is at how many views now? I think it's like 20,000 something views. So it's not, it hasn't,
Yeah.
but so far it is the best performing one in the No Priors campaign. I do anticipate that this campaign is going to pick up some steam soon and we'll be getting a lot more clips that will be getting views.
So you worked on the Tesla humanoid robot before you left. Tesla, I don't think it's a car company. I think it's misleading. It's a robotics company. Robotics at scale company, because I would say at scale is also like a whole separate variable. They're not building a single thing. They're building the machine that builds the thing, which is a whole separate thing. And so I think robotics at scale company is what Tesla is. And I think in terms of the transfer from cars to humanoids, it was not that much work at all.
Now, the thing is, I don't think the reason this might not be performing too well, this clip exactly, is this is misleading in a way. Do you know the shocking truth behind Tesla's robots? I don't think it exactly talks about that, right? So that the dopamine at the end was not received. Like I didn't get it what I signed up for, to be honest. He's talking about something else. And I also just don't think this is the best clip. Like this dude, No Priors is a amazing podcast. Like I don't think you know that.
Mm.
Like, look at the amount of shit here and the people. Like don't judge this podcast by its thumbnails. The people on this podcast are next level. So there's definitely way better content that people have not, found yet.
These cultural aspects are extremely strong and maybe actually the dominant variable. Because I almost feel like today already the education aspects I think are the easier one.
Elon, you have something to say?
Yeah, Shiva, I have that Molly on Mic account on my YouTube, and like one video has boomed to around 1 million views. So I was thinking if I can re-edit edit my channel and go for and name it as no prior podcast kind of, because that account is on boom right now. If is it possible, I will change the logo and the
Okay,
name.
the thing is, what if Society starts again?
Yeah, that's the main issue, Shiva. Like I don't know what to do. But the thing is, it's on a boom.
I get it, but like
Yeah.
you'd miss out on the next Sorcery campaign, which is why it is on the boom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say for now, there might be merit in creating a new account for No Priors and basically treating it as a separate campaign, right? Because what if No Priors ends up having a much bigger budget in the near future? And then
Yeah.
he also starts again, then you might lose out overall. So do take the harder path over here.
Sure. Thank you.
Noise.
think it's a very entrepreneurial environment. It doesn't even occur to you that you should be starting companies. I mean, it's not something that people are doing. You don't know friends who are doing it. You don't know that you're supposed to be looking up to it. It's just not a thing you aspire to or care about. And what everyone is talking about, oh, is where are you getting your internship? Where are you going to work afterwards? There's a fixed set of companies that you are supposed to pick from and just align yourself with one of them. And that's like what you look up to.
Again, I don't think this is the best clip. I also think that the title could be improved by a big amount. So, guys, No Priors is a new campaign we launched. It has a $2,500 bounty. We also have a cheat sheet that will tell you everything about the people who you are clipping, right? Like, look at this stuff we've given you here. This should really help you craft your hooks, the backstory, everything is here, right? So, read this, look at the guys that you are clipping. This should give you some insight into the titles you should create. Now, we're also providing you with the headline sheet, and getting results for the first campaign of No Priors will basically mean much larger budgets. And yeah, No Priors is an amazing campaign. Like we're very fortunate to have this in our roster. And yeah, dude, this is an amazing like top 10 tech podcast. So cannot complain. If we do well here, we'll be getting a lot more. Now there's also HD and HD, right? Now inside of HD and HD, we've created a category. The category is Synthesia. So if I go here, HD and HD, right? So this entire podcast is HD and HD. This episode is Synthesia. Victor, I'm not going to try to say his last name, but basically Victor's episode over here. This is the Synthesia campaign. Clip all you can from this 1 hour 45-minute podcast, and there's $4,000 just for this episode, right? Just for this episode. You get as many views as possible. And the way to submit clips over there, can you still see my screen? Can you see my Discord or no?
No.
No? Hold on. How do I wait? Hold on. I'm trying. Share Discord. Yeah. So now I'm inside of HD and HD, X atomic clips, right? Now where's the commands? Yeah, now I'm in commands. For example, if you want to submit a clip, right, for just Synthesia, you go and submit clip, you paste the URL, and then you click on this one more. Do you see this one more icon? Anand, please confirm.
Yes.
Click on the one more icon, click on category, and you'll find Synthesia. This is how you submit a clip to be counted under the Synthesia category. There's $4,000 just for Synthesia. Okay. So do capitalize on that. This can be posted in your HT and HT accounts. There are also specific SOPs just for Synthesia because we do want their logo on the Synthesia clips. So yeah, any clip that is not using that category feature, any clips that are not using that category feature will be rejected. Cool. Now, bot updates. We have built out one second. I'll have to take this.
Super, change your screen.
Anand, please take over.
Okay. So pod updates. The biggest update is that now we are a semi-tech company, sort of. Kidding. We have built out an internal engineering team, which basically just focuses on the bot now. I know you guys had a lot of issues in the beginning, and I'm cognizant of all of that. I keep seeing issues that you have in terms of linking the clips, in terms of verifying the accounts. It's not like we're not seeing it, we're seeing it, and that's why we have two developers right now working on the bot, and these developers will keep working with us in terms of upgrading your experience on the servers and making it easier for you guys to submit, to track, to keep track of your submissions and then get paid out on time, all of that. This engineering team will be responsible. Now, why I include all of this in the updates is just to have that open communication with all of you. I would highly recommend that you guys keep providing us feedbacks on the new features that you want for the bot. Anything which is complicated right now. I know the submission flow, the verification flow is a bit irritating. It could be made a lot simpler, and that's something that we are on it. Like we're totally on it. We're trying to develop that and make it as easy for you guys as possible. That's why I've said I'm open to your comments. Tag me in general in Atomic Clips whenever you have any idea on how to make the bot simpler and how to enhance your experience. I'm aware my submission is a feature that you guys are looking for to track your views, and we're on it. Okay, that was it for bot development. So, what you want to talk about, Brex?
Cool. I just got back. Guys, the bot development is super exciting. This means less bugs, a cooler bot, better onboarding, better experience, better everything. Quick question here. Do you guys think it might make sense for us to create like our own little platform that you can log into and shit? Or Discord is fine. Discord just works, you know. Um, Discord is fine. Guys, say Discord or own platform. Discord or platform. Platform being like a whole website, you know, where you can log in, you can manage your account, you have all the clips over there. Okay, everyone's
Discord.
okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, calm down. Okay, no wait, now I see a lot more platform.
No, no, it's Discord. Discord.
Discord.
I see. Okay, no, there are platform people as well.
Yo. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
fuck.
okay, got it. Okay, I think it's a 65% Discord, but cool.
Yeah.
Moving forward, Brex is starting again. We are currently setting up the Brex infrastructure. For this, we have Henrique and Pedro who recorded content together just for clips. Okay, super juicy, so
So,
fucking juicy. It's insane. It's gonna
so fucking easy,
Bro,
man.
I looked at that. I looked at that. It was insane. It's just Henrique and Pedro. They both are co-founders of Brex. We've got them both. Enjoy. That one's gonna be fun, and we're likely to give an 8 grand USD budget. So $8,000 on Brex again. So yeah,
But yeah, this time focus more on Pedro, guys. Um, that doesn't mean you don't clip Enrique, but like, don't forget Pedro.
we might just make like a category and increase CPM slightly for Pedro.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
We
sense.
might increase category wise CPM. But yeah, do keep
Yeah.
an eye out on the slash categories. We might mandate the use of categories so that you know your
Yeah.
it can we can incentivize you correctly. If you're new right now, you're confused. You're supposed to be confused. Just go to the call that we initially had. If you're new, wait, let me quickly show you on Discord. If you are new, you go to Atomic Clips, right? And then you go to Meetings Archive. And I think you updated this.
July 23rd.
Yeah, you go to this, you click on Atomic Clips here, you watch this, and you're good to go. Or watch one of the recent ones, right? You'll understand what clipping is. I always give a little brief. So that's that. Back to the agenda. Brex is going to work again. So this is why now I bet there will be a lot of folks who must have rebranded the Brex into another HT and HD account. Now that Brex is restarting, what are you going to do? Rebrand you HT and HD then your HT and HD views won't be counted. So that's why we say, do your shit correctly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. This time we'll be focused on more Pedro. That's all. That's all we have. Open for questions. One big request, guys. For now, please fucking hammer it on no priors. Let's get some more viral clips here. There's easily viral clips gonna be here. Don't just sit on your ass and wait for the HD. I mean, sorry, the Brex campaign to start again. That's lame. No priors is literally live right now. Please go here, do some work. It's never gonna be this easy to earn. Like, yeah, we have 100 people on this call. Do you not think you'd be top 10% of the 100? That's for you to think about. But yeah, cool. Open to questions. Amar, what's up?
Hi, Subha. Yeah, I wanted to give you a suggestion about the Atom bot. Like, I guess we can do some, when we try to remove the clips, when we did it in Clipify before, we had all the links in our, we have all the choices of the links that we want to remove, right? But in the Atom bot right now, we don't have that kind of choice, that option. So I guess if we add that kind of update in that, then it will be very helpful for us. Because
Will be
sometimes, yeah, because sometimes what happens, like some clips doesn't work on that specific time when we post or anything like that. So sometimes what happen, I want to just like remove it for now and I want to re-upload it later.
Mhm.
So it
Got
will
it.
be really
No,
helpful for
trust.
that.
We're on it. Right now, the problem with the bot is that the entire code base was in one large file of 12,000 lines plus of code. We spent the last 4+ days with the developer organizing that file into different pages basically so that different developers can work on different commands at one time. Because we're also building out some really interesting features in the bot, such as the referral program, right? Where you'll basically be getting lifetime earnings of people you refer to on top of what they're earning, right? So we're trying out a lot of cool things with the Atom bot. Your feature requests will be accommodated, I hope, within the next 7 days. So yeah, if you guys do have feature requests, maybe it's worth creating like a little thread in general inside Atomic Clips where people can drop their feature requests. And yes, we will 100% develop it. So
Yeah, and there's one more thing. Like when we go to the payouts and we see the detailed overview, right? In that we see the like the amount that we earned, right? But after the payment, like the payment cycle happened on 2 or 3rd of this month, right? But after the payment, it's not showing us the like,
minus.
or we are already like what kind of like what payment we already received and what is our new payment will be, right?
Dude,
So
that is
that
a nightmare for Hanan because he's right,
oh my
he's
god,
calculating that shit manually. So we need that feature ourselves too. And yes, we are working on it. Um, Development is a pain in the ass because it's the first time we're
I know,
with code and shit like that. So yes, on it. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Daman, what's up?
Hey, so my question is that can we make two accounts for no prior in which like we have to post different reels on both platform in order to get some more views on
Yeah, you can do
social
that.
media?
Just create for now. I don't know if you can link more than one account in one server. Hanan, can we do that?
You can link more than one account, but just ensure that you're not posting the same thing on.
Both
Yeah,
accounts.
yeah,
Yeah.
different
Yeah,
reel
for
on
sure.
different accounts.
Go for it. Hanan, by the way, while I answer more people, can you please in chat reply to the people who haven't been paid? Just check in with them.
Yeah.
Cool. So yes, we will work on that as well. Thank you. Rohit, what's up?
Hello, sir. Good evening. This is Rohit. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Sir, this is my first time ever in this meet. I have seen you many times in the Pune also. I tried to meet you, but I was unable to. Sir, देखो, just an overview that I having. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Okay, what I'm having from the conversation. I like the we have to clip the podcast clips from the links that you're providing, and then we need to upload it in the Instagram. And if we get a million views or something, then we're getting paid, right?
Sure.
Sir, but like, sir, suppose how, like, sir, where can I get the good HD quality clips? And like, suppose if we post it, sir, how is the criteria, minimum criteria, इतना तुमको view आना चाहिए,
हाँ
this much
तो
view you need it.
ठीक है। पहली चीज जो आप करोगे ना जब आप एटॉमिक क्लब्स के सर्वर पे आओगे, यहाँ पर
हाँ.
एक ग्रीन चेक मार्क है। ये ग्रीन चेक मार्क को पहले हमें दबाना पड़ेगा। फिर
Okay,
उसके
sir. Okay,
बाद
sir.
आपको ये गेट स्टार्टेड के चैनल में जाओ। यहाँ
Yes,
पर
sir.
एक ट्यूटोरियल है। ये
हाँ.
ट्यूटोरियल देखने के बाद बहुत कुछ आपको समझ आ जाएगा। फिर उसके बाद ये जॉइन क्लिपिंग सर्वर्स में जाओगे ना तो यहाँ पर जो भी एक्टिव है आप वो देख पाओगे। ठीक है, फिर समझो आप यहाँ गए ये वाले सर्वर पे, मतलब इसको क्लिप करना है तो यहाँ जाने
Okay.
के बाद आपको मिलेगा रिसोर्सेज। ठीक है, यहाँ पर भी आपको ज्वाइन करना पड़ेगा। फिर रिसोर्सेज में सारे क्या बोलते हैं फुल लेंथ और कट क्लिप्स मिलेंगे। तो
Okay, sir.
वो वीडियो देख लो ये एटॉमिक क्लिप्स के सर्वर पे, और आप यहाँ पर से गेट स्टार्टेड में ये ट्यूटोरियल से बहुत समझ जाओगे।
Sir, when we will submit it, where we can submit it?
वो सब ट्यूटोरियल में है। तो आप
धन्यवाद sir. Really grateful to it. Really grateful.
थैंक
धन्यवाद
यू।
sir.
नोवा व्हाट्सअप।
Hi Hanan. Hi
Hi.
Shubha. Shubha, I have a very not so interesting question, but I want to know why the budget is dropping every time for the clips. And Brex it was 0.75, then it dropped to 0.6, and in no priors it dropped to 0.45 for YouTube Shorts. Why is that?
Oh, I guess it depends on the difficulty. So the lower the CPM, the easier it is to get views according to us. The higher the CPM, the more difficult it is to get views, in our opinion. And then the second influencing factor is how much the client is also paying.
Oh, okay.
So there are
And the budget for the new Brex campaign will be around for
8,000,
this, and the CPM will be
likely the
what?
same.
Okay. Because we get excited when Hanan announced that there is a campaign in which you can get $1 per thousand views, and then we were like, "Whoa,
I
what
think
is this?"
I don't know which campaign you was talking about. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
No,
okay,
no,
okay,
that I didn't make that announcement that we'll have. I said we might have campaigns coming in the future that will have something around $1.
Future
But
for
if
sure.
I launch a campaign which is $1, that means it's really hard to get views for that.
okay. But right now I don't think but I think that the hardest clips to edit are no priors because. In Brax and in HD, the clips got viral is like motivational type of clips, or you know. But in this no prior, it is purely related to tech. So I think that is why it is getting hard to get
So I'll
views on
tell you
no
what
prior.
it is. I'll tell you what it is, guys. For no bias, before you start clipping, read the cheat sheet that we shared in announcements. The guests on No Priors are very well known. There is an audience already out for them. I shared about 6 to 7 Instagram pages which clip people just like them. It is hard for you guys because you don't know these people, right? That's why you're finding it hard to choose the right moments. You're finding it hard to clip them because you don't have any context around who these people are. But once you read that cheat sheet, you will get an idea of, oh, this guy is famous for this. People like listening to this about this guy. He's viral for this. This is the controversy. Then you will find it easier to clip because you'll know the moments that you're looking for. You know the titles that you're looking for. But if you don't do that, then it'll be hard. Trust me, an audience for these people already exists. There is a world out there who knows who Andrej Karpathy is, who Alexander Wang is. These people are very, very famous in the US.
And then one more thing is like think of the titles, right? And maybe Hanan, we can also revisit and curate some clips for the guys here. Let's do our also best to give them the best curations we can, so that we also like get an estimate of how difficult it actually is and adjust CPMs accordingly if it is more difficult than anticipated earlier. So let's do that. I'll be taking one last question as I do have to hop off. Devi Prasad, what's up?
Um, Hi, Suva. Hi, Anand. Just a few burning questions as I'm new to this. Pardon me being the sore tooth here. I mean, basically, in this podcast, which are the regions that we are targeting on? For example, while clipping, as you priorly mentioned, that we need to know whom we are clipping, who the guest is. But similarly, just wanted to know which uh, what sort of audience we are targeting. Is it just the Indian audience, or is the global audience, or any regional audience as
Only the
such?
United States is the target. That is
Makes
the
sense.
only country. We don't want any other country. I don't even care about
Hmm.
Europe. United Kingdom, 10% value, 90%
Makes sense.
to the United States. Now,
Makes sense.
unfortunately, we cannot control the demographics that our reels
Hmm.
reach, but we've noticed that the reels are automatically, as you know, the algorithm picks up on where to show them, they do end up having like a 30% natural US audience, which
Hmm.
is good. That's where we want to be. Whereas we did have one clip that popped off once, which was kind of like there was India in the reel basically, and it popped off and got like 4 million views in India. That has no
Right.
to the campaign. It might be eligible before we catch on to it, so we will pay it out. But it's not the objective, and like we're not going to get paid for it, or it's not going to do net benefit to atomic clubs.
No, understandable, understandable. And last thing, sorry to take your time, but the last thing that I wanted to ask, when you mentioned Hanan, when you mentioned about the difficulty of a certain podcast or certain campaign, what do you exactly mean by difficulty? What does it translate to?
Certain clips are a lot easier to get views. For example, Henrique's recorded like just
Hmm.
clips with Afia, right? Those
Hmm.
clips are recorded for clipping. So those clips are so easy to get views, whereas when you have to watch a podcast, curate the best moments is definitely more difficult. That is,
Right.
adjust CPMs accordingly to ensure that people are still motivated and paid fairly. But yeah, we'll have a look again at no priors and try
Sure.
to either give curated clips or maybe increase CPM. I don't know what the right move is. Hanan will know that better than I will. So yeah.
Understandable. I think that's all. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
lads.
gents, and any women out here. Appreciate you coming on today. Let's get to it, and peace.